Yo, what's going on, guys? So I was not gonna upload a video today. Today was my day to like really prepare for my vacation coming up in a few days. I did a lot of packing. I did some shopping on Amazon for clothes that I didn't have, and I just wasn't gonna upload. But a bunch of you tweeted me, "Iniquity, Titan Brawl's live!" So a few days ago, I think it was on Friday, Respawn put out a poll, and I actually mentioned it in a video. I told you guys to go vote. We voted on either Marked for Death, Titan Brawl, or Iron LTS, and Titan Brawl won with I think like 55% of the vote, and Marked for Death got like 30 or 35%, and then Iron LTS got the rest. Math is tough, but you know what I mean. So I'm glad that Titan Brawl won. I'm going on vacation, like I said, and I was kind of worried that Marked for Death was going to be this week, and then Titan Brawl would come out when I wasn't able to play, basically, when I was away from home. So I was going to get a little salty about that, so I'm glad that that didn't actually happen. And now it's time to play some TDM with some Titans. So I like this mode, or I like the idea of the mode, because it allows me to play more aggressive, and I'm hoping other people play more aggressive as well. That's one of my main gripes with LTS, that people play very slow pace because it's their only life. You know, you only have one life per round, so obviously people are going to play more passive because of that, or more careful. I'm hoping that this makes people more reckless, and not to say in a bad way, because I'm definitely going to play more reckless, just because I want to attack. I want to keep doing damage as much as possible. And now it's not so bad if people, you know, destroy your Titan or doom your Titan, because you come right back, you know. So even though they just got a kill on me just now, I also did a lot of damage and took out 3 of their Titans before that happened. So it's not the end of the world. Now I get to come back and attack their Titans that are also damaged. So it goes back and forth. It all depends on who makes the best decisions. It's not just about one main team fight anymore and then the next round starts. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because LTS is a fantastic mode and the community for it is really skilled at it and very passionate. But this is more my style. I enjoy respawning, coming back and doing more damage. You know, if you make a mistake, you get to learn from it, come back and be like, okay, maybe I can counter this guy by doing this, and you don't have to wait for the next round to do so. The only thing is that it's pretty obvious that a lot of people are not going to like this game mode. I mean, we did win the overall vote by 55%, but a lot of people also voted for other game types. So we're gonna hear some complaints for sure. I already went on Reddit before the game mode came out, and there's already a few threads saying this thing is amazing. Respawn, thank you so much for putting this mode in it. This is what I've been wanting since the first game. And then you have other people on Twitter or Origin hitting me up like, this game mode sucks, Iniquity. This shit is stupid. So if you're one of those people who just dislike this game mode, I apologize that we won. You'll have your Marked for Death next week, most likely. When I'm gone on vacation, I won't get to try that out, unfortunately. But that's the good thing about Respawn making all these different game types, or these featured game modes. We get to try out new things every single week or so, and you know, you might hate it one week and you might love it the next week. Fortunately, I am enjoying this. My first impressions are really, really good right now. Maybe it's because we're winning. I could be biased right now, but I like this, man. I was always excited about it. It's just hearing the idea of knowing I could come back and do more and more damage. Oh crap, we almost had a flank there, but Tone like turned around at the perfect time. It's alright, we might actually have this fight. He's dropping his smoke. Let's not go in there. Let's make him back up into our smoke. There we go. Walk forward, walk forward. Yes, take that damage, Tone. Watch, Tone. Nah, I like this game mode a lot. So before this game mode started, I figured since I have to be more aggressive and I want to do as much damage as possible, I can't like think straight because I'm fighting him. Give me a second. Oh god, don't execute me. I might be able to. Come on. All right, I need to like back up and then dash forward to try and get a swing in. No, my core's about to end. All right, we might be able to win this fight. All he needs to do is laser shot me, and there's a. Okay, he's got some lasers here. Me some tripwires. I'm very nervous right now. I'm gonna win this fight. I'm waiting for my dash to come back so I can dash towards him and get the last few shots in. Here we go, here we go. Oh god! Yes, he tried to laser shot me. You see that? I'm so happy that tripwire didn't go off either. So what the hell was I saying? My kits. So recently I've been using Temporal Anomaly a lot, and that's because I think it was with the Colony patch they nerfed the core, or they nerfed how fast it took us to get our core. So because of that, I stopped using Thunderstorm and I went to Temporal Anomaly so I could be more defensive or more passive. But now that I want to be more aggressive and get my core as fast as possible, or do as much damage as possible in a short amount of time, I think Thunderstorm might work out. So I'm going to test it for these next few matches. I mean, so far so good, but this is only one match. I can't really judge it off of that. I just think if I have extra arc waves, I'll be able to slow people down more often, get my charge faster. I could be wrong, but we're just testing things out. I'm not gonna lie though, I already miss having my phase dash more often. Like there are times where I try spamming it, like I should be able to get out of this fight, and then I can't because the cooldown it feels so long without having Temporal Anomaly. I guess I've been using it for the past month or month and a half, and I'm just so used to it. My goal here is to just flank. If I can continuously catch other Titans off guard with Ronin, I should be good. I'm kind of like using my teammates' positions on the minimap, reading that and saying, okay, he's fighting a Titan, maybe I can get around and get a flank. That's what I'm doing like 90% of my time in LTS. So I'll pretty much use the same tactics here, just a bit more aggressive now that I know I can respawn. So if I make a mistake, it sucks because the other team will get a point, but it's not the end of the world because I can learn from it and be like, okay, maybe instead of attacking from this side, I'll attack from this side. However, I am going to assume that a lot of these games aren't going to be as fun as I want them to be because I think a lot of people will play more huddled up or nervous, and that's probably going to end up being a bad thing for my Ronin because the way I play Ronin, or when I'm successful with Ronin, it's because I catch a lot of people off guard and in solo duels. So if people are always huddled up as a team, my Ronin's going to be terrible. I'm going to have to swap out to something else like Legion or Scorch. I also have to hope that my teammates are at least somewhat aggressive, because if my entire team is playing very passive and in the back of the map and I'm the only one that's rushing the other team basically, they're all going to have a 5v1 against me, and that's not going to be a good time. So I guess I really have to pay attention at the beginning of every match, and if I notice that my team is aggressive, then I can stick with Ronin and be as aggressive as I want. I just gotta feel out every single team that I play with. But that was a pretty good game. It actually went by really fast. I don't know if all the games are gonna be this fast. It was a 30 to 18. So I mean, what was it, 6 minutes? I was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. That's what she said, Iniquity. So I need to keep playing. I want to store up a lot of gameplay for the week that I'm going to be gone. Maybe I can do some sort of like an Iniquity in-depth with Titan Brawl. I don't know if that'll work because it's very fast-paced and you have to make decisions very, very fast. So I don't know if I'll be able to explain myself efficiently, that, you know, in a timely manner that makes sense. It might just be too much information, or I might look back at a gameplay and be like, I have no idea what I was thinking. There was just too much going on. It was so chaotic, but that's a good thing because I wanted chaos, and so far so good. My first impressions are good right now. I am enjoying this game type, so let me know if you guys are enjoying it or not. If you hate it, I apologize, but next week we should have Marked for Death, so at least you have something to look forward to. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed my somewhat of like a first impressions video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Make sure you drop a like for me. Peace.